Hey everyone, back here at the PBA World Series of Bowling, Bowlero Brooklyn Park for the PTQ, and we've got a gentleman here who is no stranger to the folks locally, and he's about to embark on a great World Series journey. Brady Stearns, congratulations.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Yeah. Take us
through.
through.
Long.
Walk us through what happened today.
Oh man, well, we bowled on the short this morning, which has always kind of been hit and miss for me. When it gets to be the urethane, it's sometimes I strike, sometimes I don't, and for me it just took a little while to get my angles right. My feet are a little too far left, looking a little too far right, so I started with I think 160 or so the first game, and just out of whack. Haven't been bowling very good lately, so then I kind of got my stuff figured out. I think I followed it with 240, and then by that time I had to kind of get out of it, and then I searched a little bit, and then I kind of hung on to it because there wasn't anything better. So basically I just tried to survive, and then I had an open early game 5. I switched back to a concept, and then I threw 6 of the last 7 or 8 or so, and then shot 220 to get myself to like 30 over, and then had a shot, and then went and had lunch and tried to regroup.
The second block, of course, on a different pattern that they called long, which wasn't really all that long.
Super long.
Yeah, but it looked like you were kind of, up and down a little bit, and then you had the big finish. Yeah,
I did. I started with that same concept. I ended almost playing them identical, just not getting it quite as far to the gutter, but I was trying to keep it as straight as I could, keep it out of play, or keep it in play, I should say. I had 230 to start, and then I moved to 5 and 6, I moved to the real low side, and then had the old thing where I move a little bit to the left. It kind of wiggles. I try to square up, and then it hooks right away. And thankfully, I got lucky. I made a couple splits. I made a 410 in the middle when I was searching with some reactive balls, and then I 210 the 10th, and luckily made that. So I bailed 180, and then it just took me a little bit. I tried to go to a Ion Pro Solid. That was just a little too weak. I went to a Next Factor to try to get a little bit more down lane, and it was okay, but if I got it quick and right, then it didn't pick up. So I ended up in a Bionic, and just kind of blended it out a little better. And then I actually went to a couple pairs where I was following urethane. I had Robinson throwing it up 5, and then I followed Campbell, who was throwing it around like 15. And it actually made them pretty nice one of the times the urethane helped out. So, but yeah, just found the right ball and tried to make a couple good shots, catch some breaks, and survive in advance.
For sure, yeah.
Try to.
When you're coming down the stretch on that nice string into a 250 in that last game, I mean, what's going through your mind? Are you watching the scoreboard? Are you just kind of putting all that to the side?
It's funny. I mean, I'm neither here nor there when watching scores. I don't mind if I see it, but I did happen to catch it because they started doing the little bar down at the bottom, and I just looked up to make sure I was on the correct lane. And then I got up there, and I'm like 83. I'm like, I think I'm like 90 something. And that kind of dawned on me for a second. And then I threw one terrible, missed it to the left. Thankfully left a spare. And then I'm like, all right, just back to what you're doing. Just rinse, repeat. It's the same old, same old. So no, I just try to. Don't think about it. You're just trying to make the best shots. I mean, if you make the best shots, whatever happens, happens. You can't control it once you let it go. So just try and make the best effort you can.
I can't imagine you or many others in the field bowl tournaments where the number drops like that.
I was kind of surprised because I'm typically not on my phone very much, but I was messaging some friends. I was messaging Ben, talking. He was watching while he was at work, trying to distract him. So. Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention to the scores. I kind of looked around. I noticed they weren't quite as high as they were in the beginning, and I had a good start for myself. So I think after a couple games, I was actually right there because I think I was right around 80 or 90 after the 2 games this afternoon, and after that, it just kept staying where it was, and then it just kept going down. And I'm like, well, if they're waiting around, I'll try and take advantage of it, because I didn't expect that, because the people I talked to, they said that pattern typically plays pretty soft and scores should be a lot higher, and then they weren't. So I don't know if it was people playing left, urethane, whatnot, or where we're at. I have no idea. So I just try to take advantage of it.
Sure. You've been to movies like this before. You know the endings. You've done regionals. We've seen you at the USBC Masters. How do you take that experience and apply it to what will be an exciting week of bowling?
Well, I mean, when you've been doing this for a little while now, I mean, you just try to realize that it's the same game. I mean, the atmosphere is different, the people around you different. Obviously, lane play, all that fun stuff's going to be different too, but it's at the end of the day, you're still trying to achieve the same goal. So I mean, it shouldn't make a difference, even though it does. Typically, it will make a little bit of a difference for a little bit to settle in and get relaxed and all that stuff. But I mean, you try to keep it as low key as you can. You just do what you do, stick to your process, and just block out everything else that's going around. So it's easier said than done. I'm sure it'll take me a minute to get used to it. So, but yeah, that's all you can really do.
That's right. You got a big week ahead. Congratulations, and thanks for spending a few minutes with me.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Thank you. Thank you for
Thank
having me.
you, and thank you for watching. Stick around for more content from right here at the PBA World Series of Bowling.
Thank you for watching Bowling with the Pfeff. Pound the like button and subscribe button. It's the easiest way to support the channel, and it's free. Bowling with the Pfeff is brought to you by Chipmagnet. Raise your snack standards.
Bullwinkle's in Eau Claire, Wisconsin, the official bowling center of Bowling with the Pfeff. Jerry's Score More Pro Shop, the Eau Claire area's leader in bowling products and services since 1988, and Visionary Video Hub, video with impact.
Email bowlingwiththepfeff@yahoo.com with questions or to appear on the show. You can also reach out on your favorite social media platform.